Sharon Wright, your presentation was largely about the disconnect between policy and reality when it comes to unemployment and poverty. Can you explain?
Policies have been designed over the last 20 years on the assumption that individuals are responsible for their own unemployment and poverty. But actually, if we look at unemployment trends, we can see that unemployment's high when there's recession. So really, politicians' assumptions about the causes of unemployment are not accurate.
What are the dangers of that misunderstanding in policy in terms of how effective the policy is?
The policy can't be effective unless it's based on an accurate understanding of the issue. And what we see in current welfare reforms is a misunderstanding of the core issues.
There's a current trend in policy to try to personalise it more, to make it more focused on the individual rather than categories of people. Many of us would instinctively feel that's a good thing. You don't.
Personalisation has been put forward as a new focus in unemployment policy, welfare reform more generally, but individually tailored personalised support is quite difficult to find in practice. Policies have been designed using computer systems that pre-structure advisor responses, and there are instances where research has shown that unemployed people have been given advice which is pre-ordered rather than individually tailored. So what we see in practice is not what we see in rhetoric.
You also produce some evidence that people who are unemployed want to work. I mean, they're not unemployed because they don't want to work, but they can often have difficulty either finding any work or finding work that's appropriate to them. How should that be addressed in policy?
Evidence shows overwhelmingly that people who don't have a job are looking for work and want to get a job. And there's also a very significant body of evidence over the past 80 years that experiencing unemployment is a negative psychological experience. And policies need to take both those things into account. So rather than presenting unemployed people as unwilling to work, politicians could gain a lot from recognising the authentic lived experience that people who don't have jobs do want to work.
So we should be doing more to help people find the right jobs for them.
We should be doing more to help people find the right jobs for them.